I feel like, prediction, I feel like I'm gonna stay up way past the point where I really should be going to bed. So, quick note, editing Sharon here to give you a heads up on something. Some of the video that I took for this vlog was originally going to be on my Instagram. That's why it's not all in the right direction. And I didn't change that mindset until I think a few clips in. I'm not sure. I didn't even look how many I did that way. But it will be corrected as the video goes on and I've made that decision like, oh, wait, I actually want to put this on YouTube this time. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's still enjoyable. Thanks. Bye. I am chilling right now. I just got home a little bit ago. And I'm about to start reading again. I only got a couple pages in the Grace here so far. But what I read so far is really good. And I'm super happy that I get to like keep going. I feel like, prediction, I feel like I'm going to stay up way past the point where I really should be going to bed from reading this. Not even a prediction when it's just like what I do 99% of the time. But like, it feels like a prediction. But anyway, I read this part, and this girl, she like the main character describes herself as a willful child, too curious for her own good, head in the clouds, lacking propriety, among other things. And I'm just like that was me. Like I already relate to you. I already like you. So we have changed venues because I needed some tea in my life. I think the camera's a little bit crooked, but I don't care. It's on a very odd stand right now. But anyway, made myself some tea in my very fun Edgar Allan Poe mug that I'm a little bit obsessed with. I use it basically all the time, even though I have like 5 or 6 of the mugs I bought at the same time. I drank half before I decided like, wait, this is probably a good time to start filming and continue reading The Grace here. So I'll get back to that. So definitely some Hunger Games vibes. I am getting Katniss all over this. I don't want to say why because I never know like what would be considered a spoiler and what would be just way too much information for you guys. But I'm just gonna go with Katniss vibes in a good way. I like it. I'm loving it actually. It makes me want to reread the entire Hunger Games series, which would be really fun to do. But reading on. Alright, I need to turn this off because I just realized my phone battery is dying. It just flashed at me. So I'm going to go pop this on the charger, but finish up my tea and keep reading. It is so good already, you guys. Holy crap. If y'all have read this already, please tell me because like I need to be talking about this like now, like 5 minutes ago. I needed someone. I wish I was buddy reading this. Like honestly, it is so freaking good. Hey, so I'm just getting up. I don't want to get up. And now I am ready, less of a mess. Trying something new with my makeup as far as like eyeshadow goes, just because I don't normally wear eyeshadow, but like I feel like Halloween, October time is like a great time for like more smoky eye stuff. But what I want to do is just do all my chores, get my apartment like more cleaned up because like I'm actually home again and settle in and chill after that. I don't know, like I just want to like make the most of my day off and just relax. So anyway, I'll be in touch. I'll let you know how the reading's going once I start. But yeah, talk to you guys soon. So I am now about 200 something pages into the Grace here, and things have changed. And I could see people having a problem with this change, but I like it. I feel like it makes the story better in a way, in a lot of ways that I don't want to enumerate since that would be a total spoiler. But the shift that happens around page 200, whatever, if you've read the book, you'll know. If you haven't read it yet, go read it. You'll find out. I'm really liking it. And yeah, the villain in this book, she's a scary bitch. Like, oh my lord. And like, God. Like, this book definitely has the scary aspect in the sense of the thing that's terrifying is the things that we could do to one another. And that is utterly scary and like it's so screwed up like what these girls end up doing to each other. And I honestly feel like, and this isn't to throw shade at like another book or whatever, because I feel like this book still like did very very well, and is a lot of people's very favorite book. But the way that the Grace here is written is what I expected Wilder Girls to be like, and what I was so disappointed by because it was so different than what I had expected. But again, I had never read Lord of the Flies, so like I'm sure it was just my misunderstanding about what the book was going to be like. But The Gracier is exactly what I had thought Wilder Girls would be. And it is everything I wanted and so much more. And it is just so unbelievably fantastic. And oh my gosh, like, I know I'm finishing it today. It's literally like 3 o'clock right now. And I am just reading it slowly and really just like enjoying myself as I read it. And now I got like super cold because like my apartment, I didn't bother to put the heat on because I'm lazy and I don't feel like it's necessary yet. Like, I think there's a certain threshold past which blankets and socks and layers don't work, and then you put on the heat. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, um, if that's anything y'all can relate to, let me know. I need lotion, honestly. I need to do my nails. My nails are like not done at all this week. I was trying to give them a break, but now I'm like, I should get on that and like do my nails since I enjoy that. I might do them tonight. If I finish The Gracier, then I'm either gonna go straight into reading The Rules of Magic again, or I'm going to start mapping the interior because I have that. I just got it, and I feel like it'll be like the perfect, like creepy as hell novella. I've heard it's like super graphic, very horror esque, but it's literary horror, which I am very much fascinated to read. So that'll be my next read, most likely. Um, because tomorrow starts Spookathon. So tomorrow starts when I start my TBR for the Spookathon. And that TBR, I'm super stoked about it because I've had it picked for a while now because I knew Spookathon was coming. Um, and y'all will see what I post. Anyway, getting back to reading now. Enough dawdling. But now I'm fighting back the tears. I'm not prepared for what's happening right now. Oh my god. Okay, I can do this. I'm strong. Oh, I'm not. I finished The Gracier. Oh my god, this book. So to start off, I'm still recovering from the many emotions I felt while reading this book. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I feel just emotionally shattered in a few ways. This book talks about so much stuff in a way that just like it's what I love about like a good book, like a really good book or a really good story in general. Like it lets you look at something in a different way that shatters how you might be complacent about certain things or feel like certain things don't really matter anymore or whatever. And oh my gosh, this book, it was just so freaking good. It was just so haunting. And I don't know if this is going to be a series. I haven't seen any mention that it's the first in a series, but I kind of hope it is because there's definitely some questions and there's definitely some ways that I could see this continuing. This book was absolutely incredible. Like it broke my heart like over and over again. It's a heavy book. If you're expecting to laugh or smile, don't. There's like one thing that I can remember off the top of my head that was like this cute moment that made me laugh. That was very early on, like before the Grace year even started. I could tell you, but again, like it's the only bright spot. Let yourselves be surprised by it. Everything else, it gets dark and it gets really screwed up, and it's kind of like I can't even. But I loved this book. Like the main character, she's fucking amazing. But all the ways, all the twists and the turns and the surprises that the author wove into this that I was not expecting even a little bit. It just, this book was amazing. It's 5 stars. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Definitely a 5-star book. You should be picking it up if you haven't already. Grace here. Pick it up. It's so good. I feel so happy that I've even found this book. I feel so happy that I finished it, and I feel so happy that it lived up to every expectation that I had and then exceeded it by so freaking much. That is so awesome. If you don't have me on Instagram, add me because I'm going to be giving away my copy of The Grace here because I actually have a second copy on back order from Target, but because it's like getting delayed by so much and I knew I didn't want to wait any longer to read this book, I just went ahead and ordered a second copy with the mentality that I could give this one away. when I was done. And now I will. So please, if you are interested in getting this, if you want the giveaway, you'll have to add me on my Instagram. That's Sharon_Sam7. Link down below to my Instagram. Find the post with the giveaway and follow the directions, and you can enter the giveaway. And I hope one of y'all gets it. Like, and if you find me off my YouTube channel, like, feel free to, like, let me know on the post, because that'll be cool. But yeah, I want one of y'all. I want one of you guys to just be able to have the chance to read this book if you don't already have it. This is so good, so freaking good. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm so shattered right now. I can't even think straight anymore. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I promise I'm fine. I'm not. I'm not fine. So messed up. Okay. All right. So I've had some time to compose myself, and I wanted to share some more thoughts. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I am literally grieving right now. And the last time I felt like this was when I read Miracle Creek by Angie Kim, which was my favorite book of the year so far this year, up until now. Like, I thought I loved Miracle Creek, but I think I love the Grace here just a little bit more. Not by much. I still think Miracle Creek is phenomenal. 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 I don't know how to say it. I think it's a fantastic book, but like, I can't even like think about some of those characters without like wanting to cry. Like, oh my god. This book was amazing. Like, the main character, her name is Tierney. I had to kind of give you an idea of what the book's about. So the main character, Tierney, she is about to go on her grace year. The grace year is the year where the girls at the age of 16 come into their magic or their powers, and that power gives them the ability to destroy men, God forbid. But basically it gives them the power to destroy men. And so because of this, the girls get sent away for 1 year to burn through their power and come back pure and ready for a husband. So already I'm sure you guys can all tell, like, all the feminist themes and the commentary that it's going to make on society and men's power over women and their bodies, and how women get blamed for being women and just for having a woman's body. And it's just insane. And that aside, that mind-blowing aspect aside, that all put to the left, we're going to talk about that later. I think it's something that you definitely would need to read to see more of yourself. I had to switch hands. The story itself was just so freaking good. It was something that you couldn't put down. This book is one where every time you get to that point where it's like, okay, like, I've been reading this for a bit, like, what's next? Like, I feel like she explored everything at just the right amount of time before the next thing happened. And every character that she made you care about, she made you care so freaking much. I don't know. Like, I'm so, like, broken right now. I just announced my Spookathon TBR, and like, I am ready for it. Oh my gosh. I am so happy that this author wrote this book. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna freaking cry again. Oh my god. I freaking love this book so much. Yeah, I think it's definitely my favorite book of the year at this point. My god, I'm like so fucked up right now. But it's just everything was just so wonderfully done and so well done. Like, it was just so perfect. The way she made you care about these characters, and the way that she handled all the twists, and the way that she put these clues in and then it made you figure out the why, or let you know the why. Honestly, I never figured anything out because I'm an idiot, but whatever. If y'all figure out stuff faster than I did, kudos to you, you're awesome. But yeah, I'm just like, god. Like, I know I want to reread this book already, but I also know, like, I'll mentally be preparing myself, like, ahead of time. This book is amazing. Like, I am so impressed. I am definitely putting that movie down as a movie to watch. I pretty much never go. I'm going to see this movie. I am going to be shouting about this book from the rooftops. Like, this book was absolutely amazing. And if you're sleeping on it, stop. Go pick it up immediately. If you like The Hunger Games, this this was on a whole other level. This was just so freaking powerful as a book, and I really think that you'd love it too, and I hope y'all pick it up. And yeah, if you like this video, if you like watching people cry like a baby over a book, I am your girl. So definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe so you can see future videos. My level of emotion tends to vary. Normally, once I put the book down, I stop crying about the character. This was not that book. I feel like I'm still going to be thinking about these characters like tomorrow and the day after and for many weeks to come. The same thing happened with Miracle Creek. And I'm okay. But yeah, hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing more vlogs of like books as I read them. Just because I feel like that way I'll actually post a little bit more often. We'll see. I'm trying to be a little more consistent. I swear I say that every single time, and then it's like 1 month later, the next video. Anyway, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna see what happens. But yeah, pick up that book, guys. It's amazing. If you read no other books this year or next year, like just read The Freaking Grace Year. It's amazing. It is my favorite book so far of 2019. So thank you so much for joining me today. And again, hit that subscribe button so you can see more of me blubbering like a moron. Bye.